You know, anyone else think it's weird that when beloved childhood stories become open to the public, people immediately try to make it scary?
What the hell is this?
Hiya, I'm Scully Sinful, your big bro, and today I want to talk about something that has been bugging me since the beginning of the year. Like, why is it that people see a cute mascot and then immediately want to make them a brutal serial killer or crazed eldritch monster? Don't get me wrong, I totally think a horror interpretation could be done well if people actually try to do something interesting. Sadly, when we get our things like Winnie's Hole and Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, I think my biggest issue with reimaginings like these is that they aren't really reimaginings. They don't use the source material in any meaningful way. Blood and Honey is a D-tier slasher flick that just uses the likeness of Winnie the Pooh to get media to talk about it. Otherwise, it's just a bog standard slasher flick with nothing really going for it. The characters are mediocre, the gore isn't anything to write home about, and the story is just nonsensical. Had it not equipped a Winnie the Pooh skin, it wouldn't have been worth anything. If you guys want a video of me tearing this movie to shreds, leave a comment and I'll do it. It's really not that good. Winnie's Hole is just as bad. The name is distasteful, and while it utilizes some aspects of Winnie the Pooh, it really didn't have to. The shock value and horror of the game was already achieved by Happy Tree Friends 10 years ago. Pooh Bear isn't being used in any meaningful way. Like, it's just there as a recognizable and beloved IP, and nothing else. If you sought Pooh for just another cute, cuddly creature, it would be exactly the same. That's the biggest problem with cash grabs like these. They aren't created with intention or love for the original characters. They are soulless products that are just being thrown out into the world using Pooh as a meat toboggan to cruise their way to notoriety and financial success. Notice I said financial success because Blood and Honey in particular was slammed by critics, having one of the lowest Rotten Tomato scores I have ever seen. That being said, I don't think Winnie the Pooh would be impossible to adapt to horror. It just has to be done with a level of love and care that most people wouldn't even attempt to try. Then there's me, someone who, for some reason, thought of a psychological horror story that could pay love to the characters while also being deeply disturbing and, just sad. Alright, imagine this. A man in a small, cramped apartment. Everything seems claustrophobic. The man is struggling. Bills seem unpaid. Medicine bottles are scattered around the floor, empty. A message on his voicemail plays from his therapist saying that they are worried about him since he hasn't attended his last few sessions, and they are just starting to panic. He's obviously in terrible shape. The characters from the 100 Acre Wood appear to him, kinda in the style of Who Killed Roger Rabbit, and he begins to argue with them. They talk to him about overcoming his loss, his depression, his fear and anxieties. Towards the beginning, it sounds like he just went through a really bad breakup. But as they talk to him, it becomes clear that he lost someone very close to him. Pooh hands the man a book and tells him it's okay to be sad and hurt. Because as much pain as it is, it also means that the love he felt was real and intense. The man looks down at the book of Winnie the Pooh and opens it. Inside is an inscription that reads, "To my Christopher, with all my love, Mom." The man cradles the book and all the characters hug him. And that was something I came up with in half an hour. It's creepy and unsettling, but it's also intrinsically linked with the source material. Piglet can help with anxiety, Eeyore can, deal with depression. And all of that pays homage to the original characters and what they were supposed to represent to, Christopher Robin and everyone else in the 100 Acre Wood. At the beginning, you would create this eerie atmosphere by contrasting the real segments with the animated characters. Make the real world feel dirty and harsh, like something out of the Joker movie. Ultimately, Winnie the Pooh is about love and friendship, and learning about how to cope with the problems life throws at you. Pooh is just the sweetest character, And I love seeing him in media and parodies that pay respect to him. Kingdom Hearts does the 100-acre wood right by presenting it as a place where Sora can rest, relax, and recharge from his hardships in the real world. He plays with Pooh and learns about friendship from him, and I wish more crossovers and creators use the characters like this. I think another really good example of Pooh being done right in parody format was done by a content creator right here on YouTube. If you haven't checked him out, please watch Dubus Goobus. Seriously, if you love Winnie the Pooh, like I do, you're gonna adore their videos. They're just the sweetest and they never fail to put a smile on the face. Honestly, they're really fucking good. Please give it a shot. But that's just the genius of it. By staying true to the character, Goobus managed to make a series of videos that have been watched and enjoyed by millions of fans. Like, these videos I've done ridiculously well. Because they just show Pooh in an honest and accurate light. I really dislike what people have done to our lovable Pooh Bear, and I am afraid for what the future holds for our cute little guy. I think he deserves better and would love to see what creators who hold genuine love for the property will do in the future. That all being said, it's not impossible to do twisted reimaginings of beloved fairy tales. Just this year, we were treated to the phenomenal Lies of P, a Souls-like game based on Pinocchio. That game deserves its very own video, and I will do it justice sometime soon. What Lies of P did was incorporate all of the aspects of the original story and make something unique while still remaining true to the source material. Distilled to its essence, Pinocchio is about finding humanity, and despite all the changes that Lies of P made, it still manages to stay true to that theme. Something the recent reimaginings of Winnie the Pooh have sadly failed to do. Well, what do you guys think of the recent trend of people bastardizing beloved IPs when they hit the public domain? Should I make a review of Blood and Honey? Who's your favorite character from the 100-Acre Wood? If you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time, I've been Skelly Sinful, your big bro, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!